Day 2 of the Letting Go project, from overwhelmed to open house.
So, if you were with me on day one, you'll remember that this hockey table you see here, air hockey, was covered like a mountain of donation stuff. I couldn't access the table, let alone anything on the sides. That's all gone. And today we're clearing out the sides so I have access to it. I'm also clearing out behind the HVAC area. If you remember, step one is repairs, step two, declutter, step three, clean. I've been trying to paint this, flue cover for a few years and just I had prepped it and never got around to doing the spray painting. So I did that repair. Now, what I wanna talk about today is that whole concept, that whole saying that if you haven't used something in a year, you should get rid of it. And I understand the idea behind it, but honestly, I just don't think it's true. Sometimes you haven't used something because you literally couldn't get to it. You forgot you had it because it was in a box under a pile. You were overwhelmed. And and that's what's happening here. A lot of our hobbies were in these back corners and you can't use them. You can't decide if you're going to keep a craft supply or not if you hadn't had a chance to use it. Like here in this corner, in my daughter's craft area, it also holds a couple years of homeschooling stuff. We had to homeschool for 2 years during the pandemic, not doing that again. So, it was easy to get rid of the obvious things, things we're never going to use again, like all the homeschooling stuff. And besides, she's older. It's not even her age anymore, right? The duplicates, the broken things, those are so easy to get rid of and sometimes you're going through, you're like, I don't know. Maybe we will use it. You know what? If you have the time and you're not moving right away, I personally, I just leave it because I might use it. Now, in 6 months, when I go through the house again to do that final ready to get ready and pack, I might be like, okay, we never used this. And I'm going to let it go. And like here, this is my son's area with his Nerf gun. 2 weeks, this young man is 17. He's a senior in high school. 2 weeks later, I sent him down to do his laundry or get his laundry, and he was down there for an hour playing with his Nerf stuff, and he hadn't done it, and you giving him access, let him enjoy the things he likes to do. And then, of course, here we have, in the board game area, a lot of this stuff we had cleared up. So I did pull things to donate that it's like, you know what? A few years ago, I thought I might use it, but I didn't. And so I pulled it. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Well, and I do want to thank you for sticking with me for the day two of the Letting Go project. If you want to follow along or start your own declutter journey, I've got the declutter guide in the description below. Here's the before. So you can see everything's jammed in the corners. And then, of course, we clear it all up. We have free access to everything. You don't have to step over things to get to the crafts. Now, if you are in the Kansas City area and thinking about selling in the next year, I'd love to help you and get your home ready in a simple, doable way. And then here, like, so you can see all the spaces, super clean. I got all the fans and heaters behind the HVAC. But then we did have tons of boxes and all kinds of things to give away. That's coming up in day three. See you then.